Hello, so this is going to be a reading on your next 48 to 72 hours. This is not a pick a card, so these are gonna be all the decks and this is the tarot cards that I'm using and the oracle decks that I'm using. And if you don't resonate with this energy and of any of the crystals that are here, any of the cards, then you can go to the next video. But yes, I want to start with this Divine Feather oracle deck. I love this one, and of course fitting we will get a peacock one right on the top. But let's see what you guys get. Tell me the next 48 to 72 hours. What kind of energies, what advice or insight does this collective need to know at this time? So you guys have this feather, and this is the feather of an ostrich. It says, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Okay. So you could be getting some sort of clarity coming in for you. I really love that. All right. But yeah, you could be getting some sort of clarity coming in for you. I feel as though oh my god, I can't even talk. There are going to be there is going to be some sort of situation where, you know, it's almost like the way that people talk and to you, the way that things happen is like not a coincidence. You're gonna have certain emotions towards a situation, towards people, and little by little just getting the insight that you have asked for. And I'm gonna use this one actually. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of my favorite ones. I did a giveaway and I gave out a lot of my decks, and this is one of the decks that I gave out and then I ended up repurchasing. All right, anyways, what does this collective need to know? You have To the Sea and the number 7. So 7 could be significant. You could be born in July. Somebody has a son that's born in July. But even if you look at like the boat, it has almost like this compass, and I feel like your internal compass will be your intuition. It will be your emotions. It will be your logic. Like, I definitely see that the insight that you are getting will come from like internally. It will never be on the outside. It will never be the advice that comes from the outside. And doesn't matter what I'm saying, what anybody else is saying. I feel as though this is a very like internal thing for you. I feel like the questions that you've been asking are most likely very personal to you and very, very complicated. And for some of you, this has to do with some sort of living situation, some sort of relationship, and there could be like kids involved. And for others of you, this is just like what direction you want to take in your life. But yeah, I feel like you feel kind of like lost at sea. Like, imagine you are just in the middle of the ocean, no guidance, no nothing, no support. Like, that's how you have felt in the past. So there is a lot of truth, clarity, and insight, and that will create a lot of peace in your heart. And then the next card you have is No Place Like Home. And something that I just realized that I never realized about this card is that if you look at the back of these cards, these are like seashells, but it also has like this face on it, right? It has like these faces on it, right? And when you look at this card, the same seashell is like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's very, very faint, but it makes me feel as though wherever you are guided, and this like it says like no place like home, like I feel like you finding this home is not necessarily a physical home, right? It's not an apartment. It's in the sense that you are finding yourself again. You are finding your voice. You are finding like the person that you want to be, that you want to wake up to every day. And your spirit guides and your angels are definitely right there. But yeah, that is something that did come up. So I do feel that for the next 48 to 72 hours, it feels like you are being guided towards something that's very comforting. And this could be some sort of advice. This could be towards some sort of insight. And this will bring a lot of peace into yourself and into your own home. And then you also have the Prism Oracle. So let's see what you guys get. Let me just put this over here. So spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels. Yeah, you have strength, and you also have balance. Like I said, you could have had some sort of tower moment, or it could have felt like something was taken away from you. And I even feel as though it was like what was taken away from you wasn't a physical thing. It wasn't a materialistic thing. It was like your interest and your passion that was taken away from you. It was like your connection to someone or something lacking in so many ways. But this, I feel like this was also going to show you how to have more faith in yourself, right? You are so capable, and you need to know that. All right, let me get one more. Yeah, you have isolation. So there is, I don't know if you can see that, because that one is like, the colors are very similar. It's like a very light gray. But with, so basically, I feel like you're going to be staying a lot more at home. And I can see that, you know, you might be on social media, but not as much as you have been. And you are really going to be journaling, or just like spending time with your own energy. And this could look like, you know, doing something that's very mindful for you, where you feel so awake again. And that could be like something creative, some sort of passion. You know, maybe it's what should I say, like maybe it's spending time with your children or your child. You know, it's doing things that you enjoy, that you forgot. It's like you have forgotten about. And for some of you, this is actually like spending time with your family. You know I said like you're gonna be a lot more on your own, but I feel like you're just going to get away from the outside. You're gonna be at home a lot more, whatever that means to you. So if you are somebody that you're constantly outside with friends, you know, you're constantly doing something outside, then being with family might give you a sense of nostalgia, right? Being with family might give you the insight, the support, the guidance that you really have needed. And like I said, it's not necessarily words that will speak or give you this guidance. It's almost gonna be like your own emotions, your own intuition being like, hey, like that resonates for you. That's what you need to do. They might not even be talking to you, but it's something you hear or something you see. So, and that makes sense because of the holidays. Some of you guys may choose to spend the holidays on your own. I'm not gonna lie. But you may feel like spending time with your family may be very destructive to your mental health. You may not have like the healthiest family members. So you know better than to like involve yourself in that. And others of you will find that spending time with your family, it will actually be comforting, right? But at the end of the day, once again, this is gonna very much be like your internal compass. This is gonna be very much like you knowing what is best for you, even if it doesn't suit like somebody else. We are all different. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles. We are all different, so everybody's situation is different. There's never gonna be anyone like you, and that's okay, right? All right, it smells like gas. So yeah, you could be like going to your childhood home. You could be like spending a lot of money on gas. You also have the Storm. I won't show that one too much and then you have the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. So from what I'm seeing, I think that this past year there's been very little times where you have actually chosen to like do things that benefit you, and there's something coming over you, some kind of energy coming over you where you're wanting to start January fresh and wanting to actually better yourself in your life. And I feel like you're kind of realizing if you want the love and the support and the guidance that you need, you're gonna have to start making better decisions, you know. And I mean, for some of you, you could be really hard on yourself, but for others, you're kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna choose to heal myself more, or I'm gonna choose to be better for myself more. And for some of you, that might mean spending time with family, and for others it will not, and that's okay. Whatever your decision is and wherever you choose to end up, like I said, wherever you choose to end up, that will be like what's best for you. This will give you a lot more structure with the Emperor. And for some of you, you know, there could be somebody that will end up giving you a gift where you like least expect it. So yeah, that is also something I'm getting. I don't know why I keep looking at the gifts, so it is reminding me of that. Let's see. Yeah, and then you have the Moon. Some of you guys could have a really like messed up situation with your mom, or your mom, like there's something about your mom. So either, you know, you and your mom had a difficult relationship, so it's hard to mend that, or your mom is no longer here, and so holidays just become so hard. Either way, the main thing that I see is that holidays are just difficult for you. So it's like you have to spend time alone to figure out like what do you want to do these holidays, or how you feel this time around, right? But yes, I definitely see a lot of reflection, and like knowing your own truth, not caring about like what other people have to say. You are doing the best thing for you, and that's what matters. Nothing else matters at that point. But yes, this was kind of a shorter reading, but I love these because these are like mini reads. So yeah, I definitely hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.